Okay, fight fans from all over the Rio Grande Valley 956. We're here at Law Office of Mario Davila at the conference room with my Eduardo Castillo. Eduardo, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling good, man. Ready for fight night.
Awesome, man. Before we start talking about fight night and the stuff that you've accomplished in the sport of boxing, how did you get involved in the sport of boxing?
Well, I just been around it since I was a kid. Since I was 5 years old. My dad, he had a gym in Mexico, and I grew up watching professional fighters and stuff like that. So I just fell in love with the sport ever since.
Awesome, man. We were talking off camera a little bit about what when you started your amateur career. What did you accomplish in the amateurs?
Right. So first I went to Golden Gloves. That was my first ever tournament. I won that. Uh, but it's funny because when I had my first fight, I took a loss. My first fight, my first amateur fight. And I was like, damn, is this for me? It's not for me. I took that loss and I went to the tournament. I won that. And I was like, okay, I'm starting to like this. After that, I went to nationals in Houston. We also took a win out there. We fought 2 days. And then we went to a world tournament, ringside world tournament. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but
Mm-hmm.
we went out there and we got some pretty good work. We fought a guy from Hawaii, I think, and we fought another guy from Chicago, and I lost on semifinals, but it was a good experience overall. And that was the last of it. That was the last amateur fight I had, and well, now we're here in the pros, trying to get in there.
Gotcha, Eduardo. You, what made you decide to go into the? Speaking of pros, what made you decide to get into the professional ranks?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I never liked amateur boxing, but I just always knew I had more of a professional style. I'm a slow starter. I like to work the body first. I'm a I just like it more. I feel like I have more of that style, and my dad, he's been training professional fighters ever since. So I mean, we're gonna stick to that and see where it takes us.
Gotcha, Eduardo. We also we were talking off camera about you're gonna go to Indio, California to train with world class trainer Joel Diaz. You want to talk about that, man? How you got the call for that, or who called who?
Yeah, yeah. So I was just out there in Palm Springs.
Okay.
It's about 30 minutes out from Indio, and I looked it up, and I had watched him. He's a great guy, amazing guy, very welcoming. And I called him one time, and I was like, "Hey, I want to go train at your gym, this and that." At first, I just wanted to go. I got there, started hitting the bags, got a couple sparrings here and there, and I was like, you know what? I think I still got this. I got that feeling of, I can make some noise in the boxing world. So I went back. I came back home, started training again, went back to Indio, and that's where I started training harder with him. I told him, you know what, coach, I want to fight, and he told me, okay. He said, the doors are open. There are opportunities here. You just got to put in the work. And ever since, I got that stuck in my head, and we've been working hard. We've been getting some good sparrings out there, man. Damn, I had never had any work like that before. Tito Sanchez, Bazooka, Leo Sanchez. They're both brothers.
Hmm.
Uh, Also, there's this Puerto Rican guy. His name's Trip. He hasn't made his pro debut yet, but he's solid guy. Solid guy. We got some pretty good work, and even his amateur fighters, man, they're beasts. They give me some good work. So yeah, we talked. I talked to him this time, and I was like, you know what, coach, we got a fight date. He was like, all right, come back last 5 weeks so we can do camp, cut weight, and work on the fight. And that's what we're doing right now. Just staying active, and we're getting ready to go.
Gotcha, man. So you're gonna be returning 5 weeks prior to your fight date, June 28th.
That's right.
But here you're getting some good work with a undefeated fighter prospect, Jose Luis Infante Jr. El Mas Macho, man. Can you talk about that sparring that you've been getting with Jose Luis?
Yeah, actually, we just sparred this morning,
Okay.
and it was some great work, man. Great work. He's very sharp, very fast. He moves a lot around the ring, so he made me think a lot. and it was good work. And hopefully we'll keep working as well. Also, we sparred a couple times with Juan Tapia,
Okay.
great friend of ours as well, and we put in some good solid work. He also got some fighters I believe that are gonna make their pro debut soon. So he brought them over, and we also got some pretty work in with them. So we're gonna stay active. We're gonna stay active and keep working.
Oh, shout out to Blaze Tapia out there in Brownsville, man. So it's a very strong fighter.
Yeah,
Saw him fight Shakur Stevenson, I believe, right?
right. Yeah, actually, my dad I don't know if it was the first 2 or 3 fights. My dad was the one who trained Johnny
Oh, wow. Okay.
at the beginning, right? Then he moved forward with another trainer. But I've been around him since his pro debut. So it was good watching him, build up. Also Ricardo Lamas.
Hmm.
I also, when I was a kid, I used to train with him alongside of him, and was a lot of involved on his training camps, sparring with them, and he was good. I mean, they were both good. They set a good example for me, so I appreciate all that work.
Gotcha, Eduardo. When did you first hear about the call that promoter Anthony Cavazos wanted you to sign up for his card June 28th?
I remember I was just anxious, man, because I just wanted a fight date. I wanted to fight already, and I just was just looking for an opportunity. I was scrolling down on Facebook one day, and I seen, June 28th, Pine Arena. I was like, damn, I gotta see if I can get a spot in there.
Mhm.
And actually, Cavazos is really good friends with Ricardo, so Ricardo Lamas. So I talked to Ricardo. I was like, hey, you think it's possible we can get in that fight card? He called Cavazos. Cavazos said, yeah, right away, and we got it working.
Wow, man. So what were your thoughts going through? What's going through your mind when you're signing the contract?
I'm just excited, new beginnings.
Hmm.
I want to build up my record and hopefully fight a big name out there in the boxing world soon. Yeah,
Gotcha, man.
that's my main goal. I think uh, every fighter that wants to succeed in the sport of boxing, they all want to accomplish that world title. That
Hmm.
world, be a world champion, and that's what my mind is set to do right now. So but it's there's steps.
Yeah,
There's steps, and then we're gonna go. We're gonna work through all of them and see what happens. See where we go.
right on, man.
Yeah.
Do you know who you're fighting June 28th?
Not yet. Well, I know we had an opponent, but he pulled out. So we're hoping to get a name soon. We're hoping to get a name soon, and I mean we're ready for whoever.
Gotcha, Eduardo. What can the fight fans expect June 28th out of your performance?
Explosive, man. I'm an explosive fighter. I'm a hard puncher. Um, there's no other way I can put it around. I also got skills. I can move around. I can do a lot of things in the ring. So be ready.
Right on, man. Before we conclude here, Eduardo, any shout outs you want to give to anybody?
Yes, I want to give a shout out to my dad because he's my head coach. He's been my mentor ever since I was a kid. Also to Coach Joel Diaz for giving me the opportunity to go do camp out there. To my good friends, my sponsor from Ender Construction, and just other people that has given me love and support from social media, and that's it, man. I mean, all of you guys, thank you, and I'll give you guys a great show June 28th.
Eduardo Castillo, thank you so much for your time, man.
Yeah, thank you.